Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with Hats Falling on Me. Welcome to day 3054 of What's She Up To Now. Today we're talking about supersize everything, of course. Challenges, hats falling, results. But one thing I wanted to do is give a little peek into the side of how my brain works sometimes and things that I've done to alleviate stress and do things differently than I've done maybe certain decades of my past. Our topic today for Supersize You and Supersize Your Business was we're focusing on the physical area and aspect of the life framework that I share. And our topic is preventing cardiovascular disease, preventing heart challenges. And I learned the interesting way that the number one symptom, and I'm a prime example of this, of heart disease in women is death. I had a sudden cardiac arrest in 2010, and lucky I'm still here to talk about it today. Talked about that in the other communities, so I'm not going to, or the other videos, so I'm not going to talk about it here, but some things that I do to reduce my stress, because I believe that stress was probably the number one factor in me having that heart event. No proof, but when we do internal analysis and we self-reflect, we learn things about ourselves. And one of those was I was in a pressure cooker in most of the areas and aspects of my life then, and that was my response to it. So one of the things I do now is I do a couple things in the morning and every day and throughout my day to just chill, relax, take a little breather and a break. And one of those is there's this Believe deck from my friend Victoria Gallagher, and I pull a card from this physical deck every morning, and then she's got an online version, and I go and I pull a card on that. Let me see if I put my card back. I did. And yesterday I got the Pearl, which is a manifestation card, both in the online and the physical deck. I pulled the physical deck, and then a few hours later I did the online version, and it came up with the same card, which I think is always fascinating when something like that happens. So usually what I do is I just shuffle the deck, I spread them out, I say, what do I need to know today? And I pull a card, and today I got a magnifying glass, which is of course always one that makes me smile because a magnifying glass is such an integral part of my life and my existence. So it's just a fun thing that I do that gives me something to look at. I used to carry around all the different cards from different decks just to have a positive message throughout the day as I was going about my day. That was one of my tricks too. But we have to find things like that work for us and make us feel better. I'm also a big Post-it note and 3x5 card person. I walk around with those all the time too. So find things that work for you is my whole point about this. So today I am working on, it's Thursday, a coaching program that I am involved in. I'm getting coaching in a couple of areas for my life and for my businesses. We're launching the Supersize Mastermind, which starts July 1st. I was looking for 25, but I think I just want 10 people. And I think the offer is going to be 10x your investment, or you work with me for free until you do. And I got to figure out how to make that happen. But I think I want to do that. It reminds me of my Robert Allen days when he used to go to different cities and they'd plop him in a city and he would find a piece of property worth at least $100,000 within, I think, 48 hours, 24 or 48 hours. And all he had was nothing except $100 in his wallet. And so they would drop him in different cities. That was his spiel and his way of getting his book and his techniques and his strategies out into the market and to promote his book. He did that, and he went to a bunch of different cities, and it was really cool. And I've always been inspired by that. And I'm like, well, how can I demonstrate that I am 100% committed to you succeeding as part of that mastermind? And the other day I was out for a walk, and I was like, why would I not just do this? I guarantee that we can do this. Now, it requires that the person also does the things that we're learning about and working on together, right? I can't go into your business and do it all for you. That would be ridiculous. And then you wouldn't learn and you wouldn't apply what you learn and create the results that you want. And guess what? If you can do it once, you can do it over and over and over and over again. You can create a flywheel where it happens almost on autopilot. All right, so working on that. Going to look at my magnifying glass card. Going to see if I pulled the magnifying glass card from the deck. What else is going on? So I got the coaching program today. I am also taking an AI class on Claude. We had our 6th lesson Tuesday, and I'm going back and implementing each of the steps with the help of my son for my vision to create a Claude agent that can help me do things like process my videos, do things like organize my stuff, because I have a lot of stuff and knowledge and wisdom, can help me with my Skool community in terms of doing the actual physical things. I still show up every day, but I need help with some of the back office type things and the things that can be automated, that it doesn't matter if I do them or not, right? If I create my video, does it matter if I process it and send it to the different social media platforms? No, doesn't matter at all. So those are some of the things that I'm working on. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, go out, make it an awesome day. And I will, of course, see you tomorrow. Hopefully coughing less.